Hello, welcome back to Toadstool Tarot. I hope it's not too noisy in the background. Just when I decided to record this, it seems like they're doing construction work upstairs. So, with a little luck, you'll be able to hear this, be able to hear me and not hear them. I recently did a trade with a friend. There was a deck she wanted that I couldn't use anymore. And I wasn't really sure if she might have anything I wanted, but when she listed her deck she wanted to trade, this was among them, and I'd never heard of it before, and I found it oddly surprising, refreshing, intriguing, amusing. It's the Il Tarocco Bizzarro di Franco Bruna. It's an Italian deck. It's the box. Like I said, I'd never seen it before. And didn't know anything about the artist. The artwork makes me think of cartoonists like R. Crumb or the guy that did the Mad Magazine cartoons. It's quite whimsical and humorous. As it turns out, well, there's a little book inside, half of which is, the first half is in Italian, I believe. The second half is in English. There's not too much to it, but it does say, just let me read one paragraph. I hate it when people go into detail in the booklets before their card walkthroughs, but I'll make it brief. The Bizzarro Tarot was conceived with the idea to reduce, with the help of some irony, the seriousness and drama of the Piedmont tarots, with which I'm not familiar. The artwork is indeed inspired by the tarots of Piedmont as seen through the eyes of a genial caricaturist. And apparently Franco Bruno is publicist and illustrator who has done caricatures of politicians, sports, and show business celebrities that have appeared in Italy's major newspapers and magazines. I think that's probably all you need to know about from the booklet. Here's the title card. These are regular tarot-sized cards. This is the back design, which I'm not utterly keen on. I'm not crazy about the color combination or the design, but it's all right. Here's a little a biographical card. And here we have the Fool. And you can see what I mean about the caricature style, the exaggerated, whimsical illustrations. It's a very colorful deck. I actually like it, and I think I might actually be able to use it. It's a little interesting that the majors have Arabic numerals on them instead of Roman numerals, which we're generally used to. I see they have the titles in Italian and in English. Well, this is funny, though. It says La Papessa and the High Priestess, so they've made a translation distinction there. Some might find this too cartoony or not serious enough. I think I actually like it. It's a kind of a nice break from some of my more serious or sobering decks. So on the lighthearted side. I'm surprised I'd never heard of this before. So I was actually delighted to be introduced to something new and something somebody else could no longer use and something I might actually be able to use. This is interesting, the hermit with sort of a hermit crab. He's got a shell on his back. It's a fun devil. I've been getting a lot of very colorful decks in the last month or so. And I like that for this time of year, for autumn, all the color of the fall leaves, colors in the decks. And this looks like it will also be fun to use around Halloween. It's playful. I like the rays of the sun. It's almost like a lion's mane. It's a little different. It's got the sunflowers in it. It's sort of an amorous thing going on here, though, between these two figures. It's not what we're used to. This is interesting. Usually in the world card, the activity is going on with the central figure and the others are just observing. In this one, she's just kind of hanging out and the peripheral characters are full of activity. Oh, and this is a sort of a Marseille-style pip deck. I actually love the cartoony quality of these pips. It's very organic. And they have a movement and a life of their own. Really nice wands. This also almost reminds me a little bit of my own deck that I did recently because it's bright and colorful, it's simplistic, and the arrangement is a fun play within a rectangular frame. It's interesting that they put a fool or a joker in the center of this Six of Wands. Eight of Wands. Usually we see the Eight of Wands in motion flying, and here we have some kind of a fly in the center of it, which is sort of different. And here we have knaves instead of pages. Some people don't like borders. I think the borders work well in this deck, actually. It's funny, these wands almost seem to have a life of their own. They look kind of like they're moving, like octopi or something. Oh, beautiful cup. Look at that Ace of Cups. Look at all that color. I like that too, the sun and the moon. Having a little bath or something in those cups. Beautiful cups. Swords. It's kind of fun too, this sun with a ruffled collar. Oh, there's a lot of extra elements in this suit. Seven of Swords will stab you in the back. Oh, I just noticed these don't have numbers on them, so you do have to count the pips. This has a very 60s, 70s vibe. Also kind of reminds me of the guy that illustrated, I can't think of his name. He did a book in the 60s of the illustrated lyrics of the Beatles. Alan something. Maybe somebody will remember and post it in the comments. So even though it's depicted sort of medieval, Middle Ages, Renaissance, has a very modern humor take on that period. Doesn't take itself too seriously. Pokes fun. I like it. The cards are semi-gloss. Really nice, comfortable feel to them. Don't know if it's still available. You might have to do a little bit of research on your own there. Don't think. You just check real fast if there's a copyright date in the booklet. Made in Italy, so I don't know, you might have to order from Italy if you get it. And no, I don't see a date anywhere. Looks like brand new, so it doesn't seem very old. If it is, it's been very well kept. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and checking this out with me. Bye.